show. Good morning, Andy.
I'm freezing.
It is cold, 3 degrees, and the wind chill is in the below teens.
The wind is what has bothered me. I was walking in and one of those 14-mile-an-hour gusts hit me, and it felt like minus 20, and it's frigid out there.
It really is dangerous. Your skin can freeze, and you can develop frostbite in less than a half an hour with these temperatures and wind chills. So
I wouldn't risk a half hour even.
No, I could barely take 5 minutes yesterday. But the cold weather is going to continue at least one more day. In fact, tomorrow the winds are going to be stronger and the wind chills are going to be lower. We could see wind chills tonight as low as 22 below, and again tomorrow during the day as low as 21 below. And the wind chills, the reason school canceled today. So I think kids are holding out hope that it's going to be cold again tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if the temperatures hold, there'll be no school tomorrow, obviously.
Yeah.
Let's look outside and see what it's like on our hometown heating, cooling, and more.
Yesterday our low was 8 below. Yesterday our high was 8 above.
You know, I heard a tip from Tina at Hometown. Don't adjust your thermostat up and down during the cold weather. Just set it and leave it. Set it and leave it.
Our record low for today was set in 1972, minus 18. You don't remember that? You weren't here.
I wasn't here. No, but it is very cold, and with the kids being out of school, it's a scramble for parents. So look forward to that again tomorrow as well. I enjoyed the Lions game yesterday. Did you?
The Lions didn't play yesterday.
Oh, they didn't. That's right. They played 2 days ago, but they will play the Bucs, and that was the game I was talking about. And I'm excited. I think Lions fans wanted to play the Bucs. They, didn't want to play Jalen Hurts in Philly, even though they'd lost 6 of 7 leading up to last night. But we will take on Baker Mayfield, and that will be Sunday at 3 o'clock.
After watching last night's game, I was hoping that it was going to be the Eagles because they're so bad.
Gosh, they look terrible.
It was collapse.
A few of these playoff teams you got to look at. Let's just take Dallas and Philly. I mean, if you're their fans in the NFC East, you just have to be sick. Philly started off 10-1.
Yeah, they were the favorite to be in the Super Bowl early in the season. And Dallas, they collapsed too. That must have been, well, we did see Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys, very upset.
So the Lions are plus 900 to win the Super Bowl right now. So if you bet 10 and they win, you'd win $100. San Francisco is the betting favorite at plus 75, and then Baltimore next at plus 270. The long shots are the Packers. The Packers and Houston.
Jordan Love, amazing.
Well, David Rice has really taken this playoff victory over Dallas to his head. He has showed up today with green tennis shoes that say Packers on them today. So he's very excited.
What an exciting time, really, for the whole state of Michigan with the Lions having the success in the playoff win on Sunday night. Detroit was amazing. It looked great on the aerial shots on TV, and it reinvigorated the city.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, everyone's in a good mood. It's a lot of fun. People keep saying this. It's the best football season of our lives. If you're a Michigan Lions fan,
if you're a Michigan Lions fan, it could be a 1-2. It actually was. Last week. For a lot of people, the Lions winning a playoff game, that's like the Super Bowl.
That's a bigger deal.
Yeah.
And if you talk to people who are diehard Michigan fans and diehard Lions fans, what would they rather have, a Super Bowl or a national championship? The answer is the Lions Super Bowl, which, I found that hard to believe.
I couldn't believe they couldn't get the snow out of the seats in Buffalo.
No, it seemed crazy.
They cleared the field, and then they looked and said, "Oh wow, the seats! Look at the seats! What should we do about that?"
I don't know. They were paying all those people to shovel through the night, but I guess it didn't work.
You could get a job shoveling out the stadium for $20 an hour plus free food and drink and a warming station.
Do you think that would be worth it? Like a 4-hour shift? Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, people were...
How about the 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. shift? $80 in a warming station?
Well, if they had nothing else to do.
Well, I mean, you're driving, think about the
To
gas.
be part of the excitement,
Yeah, part of the excitement.
to get into the stadium. You know, apparently it was super cold weather. A lot of people just stayed off they didn't use their tickets.
Really?
A lot of people, yeah.
Really? How many?
I don't know the numbers.
Okay. The Jackson College Sportsman's Banquet is coming up on February 10th, and you don't want to miss that. Sign up now. It's a great event. Tons of prizes. Pretty much everyone wins something. You have an opportunity to. And the proceeds will benefit Jackson College Athletics. Check it out. Fun event. Casual event, too. I'm like a jeans
Very
and hooded
casual, yeah.
sweatshirt type.
Cowboy
at
boots
this
and
event.
everything.
Yeah, very casual.
A lot of cowboy boots at that event. Yesterday, was an exciting time. You know, when Juwan Howard was hired to lead the Michigan Wolverines back in 2019, he hinted at the possibility that they would have a Fab Five reunion. It finally happened yesterday at the Michigan game. And good news, the Wolverines beat Ohio State 73-65 on MLK Day, and there they are, the Fab Five.
That's the first time they've been together at Chrysler. Very cool. I wish I didn't sell my tickets to that game yesterday. And you know,
Oh.
that's like one of the only games Alan Wade and I haven't been to in a long time.
Yeah.
And of course, the Fab Five shows up. Very cool. Yeah, Michigan ended their 5-game losing streak.
Thanks to Cranes for the photo.
Yeah.
And we actually have a photo of you. You've had a number of chances to be with Jimmy King.
Oh yeah, there's one we played golf. Actually, Alan Wade was there too, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alan-
that was forever ago. That was like 2009.
We have a picture of Alan with Jimmy. We'll show you a little bit later on. But
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Jimmy, great guy. And Alan and Jimmy have had a long time friendship. So yeah, it was cool. It was fun times.
yeah, you look young there.
I do. Me?
Yeah. yeah.
Jimmy and I both look young. I was in
both
my
look young.
20s.
But really, to see the Fab Five
Oh.
today,
It's awesome.
they're grown
The
men.
Fab Five is the reason I love basketball as
Remember,
much as I do.
we went to see the Fab Five when they came back after the big welcome ceremony at Chrysler, and we went in. We had the secret access.
I don't remember that.
You were about
I don't
3.
think it really happened, actually. I think we may have watched it on TV.
No, we
at
went to
best.
Ann Arbor. It was a big deal. You
Really?
don't remember?
No.
Back before there were cameras.
Yeah, why didn't you take a picture?
Well, people didn't take pictures at every.
You were a photographer.
I'm sure I took pictures. I'm sure there's.
I don't think it ever happened. Remember that
No.
year I took you to the Super Bowl?
I don't think that ever happened.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, we
We've never
went.
been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, a couple years ago we went.
Where we were yesterday, though, we were together at the Jackson College Martin Luther King Jr. luncheon celebration honoring Jeremy Patterson.
This was so cool for me. I've known Jeremy for so long. And to
Great
see
turnout.
what this award meant to Jeremy was
There's
was
Alan
very
Wade.
cool.
Yeah, you learn a lot about people at something like this. Learned a lot about Jeremy. You know, a lot of things people had no idea, all the things he does in this community.
He does a lot more too. But yeah, just a great person, great family. His family was so proud of him. Well-deserved honor. And it was fun watching Jeremy and his wife. They were getting pretty emotional when Sheila was introducing Jeremy. And I thought that was really cool. And I know that award meant a heck of a lot to him.
Yeah, a great guest speaker.
Letitia Trice.
Yeah, she's a native of Jackson. She grew up in
Yeah,
Jackson.
2001 graduate, went on to Michigan State and then has her own marketing company. There is,
Sheila was at the Lions
she
game.
went to the Lions game and I think was trapped at trying to get out of the
Yes.
city, right?
Yeah, well, her traveling companion pressed the wrong button on the app, and they got stuck in a parking deck.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. But that was, bucket list for a lot of people, so cool. Photos on our website, and we will have that full video soon as well.
Yeah, many
Yeah.
many photos. Also, over the Martin Luther King Jr. weekend on Friday, it was the Chamber's annual celebration. 22nd annual. There's Ryan Tarrant and Tim Booth.
Tim Booth celebrating a birthday on Monday. Happy birthday to Tim.
Oh, happy birthday, Tim. These guys did a great job. Their whole
Yep.
team putting on a great event. And Pastor Hines, very inspirational benediction at the end of the event.
He's great.
It was wonderful. Packed. The place was packed.
I've never seen more cars in a parking lot in my
Yeah.
life. I'll tell you what, it took me about 45 minutes to get out of that parking lot.
It does.
You know what though? It doesn't seem crowded. That's the beauty of that building. It's
very big.
It's very big. Aiden Sova with a really nice message. I didn't know a lot about his early childhood.
I didn't either. I was
So it
surprised
was
to hear
very
his story.
interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about a tough life. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he grew up in poverty. Him and his mom
Yeah.
in a one-bedroom apartment.
Yeah,
And
just really inspiring story, and really proud of all he's done.
Presentations by Jackson School of the Arts. Matt Rosensky doing a wonderful job putting this together with the folks at
Redwood.
Oh yeah, Redwood Storytelling. Great event. Great breakfast too from Kenny Cakes. They had an incredible charcuterie spread.
It was the finest spread I've seen.
Yeah,
Like, it really was. It was awesome.
it was a fine spread.
Even
More
though there's no
photos.
school tonight, we will still play some high school basketball, and JTV will be live at Concord for the Springport Concord game live tonight. Coverage around 6:45 on JTV. Thanks to Matt Lehman and the Concord staff for getting us ready out there.
Yeah, it should be a great game. The Springport Spartans are led by freshmen. It's an
I've
amazing
heard.
team. Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
that. So it should be a great game. Thanks to Avenue Auto for helping us bring you high school basketball on JTV. Of course, thanks to Mid-Michigan Trailer and M&K Jetting and Televising as well. We couldn't do it without you and all of our fine sponsors.
Speaking of basketball, the NBA All-Star Game is in Indianapolis this year, and the Pacers turned the Indianapolis airport into a basketball court as part of the welcoming festivities.
Fun.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
It's a full court with everything. I don't see any basketballs. I guess
No,
you
I
have to-
don't think they're allowing that. But that is cool. And I don't know if you know this, but I will be attending All-Star Game weekend this year. Did you know that?
I did know
I'm
that.
very
yeah.
excited about
You got
it.
a nice gift.
Yeah.
No, there will be basketballs. Travelers will be able to show off their skills on this court. And
That's very cool.
The design is similar to what you'll see next month.
Indiana, the mecca of basketball. Really is.
Well, it is, and I mean Purdue, and everyone's doing
Hoosiers.
really well. Yeah.
Yeah, all the good stuff. It's time for Love Living in Jackson, presented by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. And today we are going to honor Consumers Energy and their linemen, right? Oh my gosh, a lot going on. Another reason why we love living here is that Jackson is the home of the headquarters of Consumers Energy, Michigan's largest energy provider, providing natural gas and electricity to 6.7 million of the state's 10 million residents in all 68 Lower Peninsula counties. We are grateful for their tireless efforts during the recent storms and, of course, these frigid
This is from Saturday night.
temperatures. So
They-
thank you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
They had 120,000 people lose power Saturday. By Sunday morning, all but 30,000 had been restored.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Thanks to Consumers Energy, and thanks to Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team for reminding us why it's great to love living here. And that's another great reason.
The Wolverines had a big parade through Ann Arbor, and right after the parade, J.J. McCarthy announcing that he's not going to complete his final year in
Yeah,
Michigan.
that's right. And Jim Harbaugh interviewed for the Chargers job yesterday.
Well, that's the deal. He's
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of NFL vacancies. He's got,
Clearly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Dallas will be the next.
Dallas, I think, will hire Bill Belichick. Maybe.
That's the current rumor. about
And
both.
you know, if you're a Michigan fan, you should be a little worried about Jim going to LA. They have a nice young quarterback. Someone Jim might like to coach.
Yeah. Jimmy
But
Johnson.
you won the national title, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you do.
Jimmy Johnson might go back and coach Dallas.
I don't think so.
He gave a big pep talk during halftime.
I don't think so.
I don't either.
Our show today is brought to you by Fortress Coffee. Fortress located right across the street in the Lean Rocket Lab building, and they are also located at the Henry Ford Jackson Hospital. So check them out. Thank you to our neighbors at Fortress. And also in the green room today, Tri-County Water. Thanks to Dan and Lindsay Watts for hooking us up. Both live shows every day at JTV have Tri-County Water provided for our guests.
What are all the parents here at JTV doing with their kids on this no school day?
One's here. There's a kid here.
Oh yeah, there's one here.
There's a kid here. My kid's at home with a friend.
Where's
And
Barrett? Where's Barrett today?
Is
Brandon?
Barrett here still? Barrett's at the
Grandparents.
grandparents. Awesome. And yeah, so we'll be doing that again tomorrow.
We
The
don't know
second
yet.
day is usually where everyone kind of, we get a little edgy.
Cabin
okay?
fever.
All right. Yep. Okay. So, I don't know. Bring your kids into work.
The Emmys were last night. Did you know the Emmys were last night?
Speaking of Emmys, did you know Don Lemon announced that he is going to have a new show called The Don Lemon Show, and it will be available exclusively on X. Go ahead with your Emmy story. That's true, by the way.
Yeah. Well, first of all, no one knew the Emmys were last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was reaching Don Lemon's new show, so I didn't see the Emmys.
Yeah, he's going to star on X.
That's what I said.
But HBO Succession swept up 6 awards. FX is The Bear. You know, I've seen that, and it's called a comedy, but I didn't think it was funny. I don't know. And Elton John became an EGOT last night. You know what an EGOT is?
Some type of legend.
A legend. Someone that's won an Emmy, a Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. So he won for Outstanding Variety Special for his Dodger Stadium special. And that's a shot from the Dodger Stadium special.
He's probably got a lot of money.
He probably does have a lot of awards,
A lot of
of
money.
money. One of the great, he is, he's a GOAT, he's an EGOT.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all-timer. All-timer, no doubt.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show. We are going to be talking more Michigan football with Alan Wade from Jackson Blazer. Alan joins us right after this quick break.